woman tells us she was pretty startled by a stray dog in her backyard, but when she called animal welfare, she says she didn't get much help. So she contacted our Problem Solvers hotline. Our Dane Hawkins went to work getting answers from Tulsa Animal Welfare on how they're handling calls amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Dane, what'd you figure out?
Like many other city services, the Tulsa Animal Welfare Shelter has been slowed down by COVID-19, but staff say their new policies they're putting in place hopefully keep more people and future pets safe. Tracy Moreno is happy to be out in her yard with her daughter after she says she was stranded inside for a week.
Trapped in their house, and then no one to help them.
She says last week a stray dog made it into her yard through an open part of her fence.
She just went right through on this side of my house.
And that's when she says the trouble started.
Yeah, I couldn't go in the backyard, like she did. She chased me to my car a few times.
Worried for her family and her own pets,
because I don't know what that dog has.
She called the city, but was confused by what they told her.
They said that the mayor had put in a city ordinance due to COVID-19.
Before COVID hit, given certain circumstances, going into someone's property was perfectly acceptable. And now with COVID, there's a lot more thought process put into going into someone's property.
And while Animal Welfare Control Officer Dallas Thompson says having enough people is always an issue,
there are days of the week where we only have 3 or 4 officers on duty, and others like today where we have 8 officers.
The pandemic has made their process even more difficult.
The potential exposure risks, things we could be coming in contact with, not only if we come into contact with it, but where that could be spread.
But Dallas says staff at TAW say they're working on avoiding this frustration by having people make appointments when possible.
We ask for patience in doing appointments, scheduling appointments, because ultimately, while it helps us, it helps the kennel, but it also helps the animals.
To be a part of the new normal.
A lot of it comes down to, unfortunately, just time or manpower.
I think that that's essential, to have people come out and, take care of an animal issue.
Tracy says she and her sister were eventually able to wrangle the dog in and drop it off at the shelter here. And though she didn't have an appointment, they did take the animal in. If you'd like to set an appointment to pick up or drop off an animal or have animal control look at a stray, we have the link on our website, KJRH.com. In Tulsa, Dane Hawkins, 2 Works for You.